Hi guys, Nate here from NK & Co. I wanted to take the time to have a quick little video and talk to those of you that are looking at setting up a small business and aren't quite sure on whether or not you should do that as a sole trader, a proprietary limited, or perhaps a partnership. Look, obviously my advice is stock standard. Speak to your accountant and advisor and get it personalized to you. But I certainly can share some of the differences between it and environments where it most likely would make sense. So let's start out with the first one, which is a sole trader. And it is definitely the easiest and most cost-effective structure to set up. But there's a couple of things you need to know about it. One, a sole trader can't lend themselves money. So any investment that you're putting into your business for startup costs won't be able to be reimbursed later down the track. So keep that in mind. But if your business doesn't necessarily have a lot of startup costs, then this is a great platform for you. I want you to think about the risk side of things. As a sole trader, you are personally liable for what your business does because effectively you are your business. So keep in mind, if you're in an environment where there may be the chance that could be some sort of kickback in a legal capacity, or there might be some risk involved with trading on in your business. So for example, if you're a chiropractor and you're trading as a sole trader and you were to injure someone's back, they would be taking action against you personally, and your personal wealth potentially could be at risk if there were to be some sort of litigation and you were in fact needing to pay out. So keep in mind that there are risk parameters that are a little bit higher with a sole trader business. Let's look about partnerships. Partnerships are very similar to a sole trader. They're easier to set up. It's just a couple of registrations. But partnerships are quite defined in how profits and the structure is split. It's either 50-50 or it's going to be broken into thirds. That means that profits that happen in the business will be split accordingly, and it also means that ownership is split accordingly. That might sound fine to you, but just think about if each of you as an employee or as an owner in the business are in different tax brackets, receiving your third of that business in that financial year, or your half of that business, may in fact result in you paying a higher tax ratio than what your business partner might, because let's say they might be the only thing that they do, so they don't earn as much, as income tax is scalable depending on what you earn. So the third and final structure is a proprietary limited entity. Now this is my personal favorite. I feel that it's the cheapest insurance policy that you can take out with regards to risk protection. So setting up a proprietary limited entity, first of all, it's not you, it's your company. It will have its own tax file number, it will have its own ABN, and it will have its own obligations. It's a legally accountable entity in a court of law. So it's kind of like working for your own company. You effectively become an employee of your own company. But it's great for risk protection, and it also gives you the opportunity to pay back any startup costs or investments that you may have made. But here's the downside, they're a lot more expensive to run. So running a company does give you benefits with regards to risk protection, with regards to reimbursements and the distribution of profits, but it does come at a bit of a higher cost. So what I want you to do is have a chat with your accountant or your advisor, or if you'd like us to give you a call, leave a comment below and we're more than happy to have an off-the-record chat with you about your personal situation. Excuse me, that's a frog in our office. They like to get really excited about these sort of tax tips. I don't understand, it's always perfect timing. So guys, look, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you hit the like and subscribe button, we'll keep you up to date with some further tax tips. Thanks for your time and have a great day.